Well, it's been a while, but I'm finally back with another review, and this time I'll be reviewing Transformers Studio Series Deluxe Class Bumblebee as he appeared in Transformers Rise of the Beast. As you can see, Bumblebee here takes his 1977 Camaro mode, but a off-road version, which I actually like this version of his mode that he takes in the movie. He only takes this mode at the end of the movie, though, so it's one of my favorites, and I think this mode looks pretty cool. So anyway, let's take a closer look at this. As you can see, really nice vehicle mode. I really dig it. Real nice detail here on the front bumper here with some molded in headlights here, which are sadly not painted, but it is what it is. But we do get some painted headlights here with some silver here on the front. Some nice painted black here for the racing stripes here, with some painted black here on the top and the back here. I can't talk. I'm sorry if I'm speaking like gibberish or stuff. With some painted black here on the back here on the window. Some molded headlights here on this front bull bar here, with some clear windows here. These are transparent windows. These are not painted. Some painted black here on the sides. Some painted black here with some painted red taillights here, even though mine is a little scratch here in the back. And sadly no paint here on the rims, but it is what it is. As you can see, there's the top, there's the bottom, and there you can see his head. He does roll pretty good actually, but you know, mine is a wooden surface, and these are the pin-on wheels, or the clip-on wheels, so it is what it is. But overall, he has a really good vehicle mode. Oh, excuse me. But for his accessories, he does come with two. He comes with his Stinger Blaster, and as you can see, it's cast in this yellow plastic and painted with this I think it should be like this lightish grayish, blackish color. I don't know, someone can correct me in the comments, but it does have this peg here in the back. It does clip on here in the back. So, it does peg in the back here. And that to me is probably the most ridiculous way to store a weapon there in the back. And for his second accessory, he does come with his Stinger Blade, which as you can see is cast in all this yellow, no paint on it sadly. And to store it, there is a little slot here, and there's a little peg here, and it does peg in the back here, which can be a little tough. And you can store it there in the back, and there's no problem to it. But yeah, overall pretty nice vehicle mode in my opinion. So we already talked about his vehicle mode, so I guess we can get into his transformation. So let's remove his accessories. Let's get the Stinger Blade out. And getting this out is kind of hard, so getting it out. So let's get him transformed. So to transform him, first we gotta pop these wheel sides off. Pop these off. And pull them to the sides. Pop these off and pull them to the sides. Oh, and I forgot to mention, fold the arms out. Sorry if I'm not showing. Fold these arms out. Rotate them to the sides. These are hard to rotate since he does have pretty strong ball joints. Fold these out. Fold these out. These are on really, really strong pegs. And I should raise the camera up, so let's raise it up a little bit. Not that high, but you know what I mean. Oh, what else to do? Alright, so we fold these out. fold out the doors, which these are actually pegged in pretty good. So fold out the doors, fold these out, and I forgot to mention that we also gotta unpeg this from the back because these are gonna become his legs, as obvious. These out. And now comes the trickiest part. This front piece right here is attached to these headlights here, and this is probably the most trickiest part. And in order to do this, and I saw Emgo told everybody about this, is that you gotta hold to these sides and you gotta push in the bottom here, and this will allow it to come loose, and it will eventually pop it off. Not pop it off. It'll eventually lift it up. So there you go. Lift this up. And also another warning is that be careful of the front bumper because this can pop off very easily. And I just noticed that it was wanting to pop off. Keep it straight and these move on the sides all the time. Pull this down. These pegs in. Keep his arms down. And keep his head down. And yeah, see, pulling this off will keep this. Fold this down. Fold this down. Fold this up. Fold this up. And I think I might have done something wrong. I think I did. So I'll pick that. What did I do wrong? I think I might have dunked it here. Ah, yes, I did. What did I do wrong? I think I did something wrong here, me. Because I'm a dummy and they are not. There we go. I didn't push this all the way back in order for this thing to tab in fully and for his head to pop out all the way. As you can see, there's his head. And there is his whole body. And I did not show you that. So I'm sorry if I did not show anybody about that. So, onto the legs. The legs here are probably by far the trickiest. Okay, never mind. Because, okay, I'll explain right now. When I transformed this guy the first time, I had the toughest part was to unpegging these legs apart because these hooks would not come off, and it was probably the hardest part I could ever done on this figure. Now it done it to me, so I'm surprised. So what else to continue on? Now all we gotta do is rotate these around by unpegging them from where they belong. And to do that, we gotta unpeg it here. Fold down his foot, or what people call them, the boot, his boots, because I see them as boots. Rotate this around, and then fold this in, and then you got a leg done. And I forgot to mention that his transformation, that Bee's transformation here is pretty simple. Well, it's not pretty hard. And same here on the other side. First, we gotta rotate this around. Fold down his boot. And there is another joint here that will make this this boot tab in. Take this, rotate this around all the way, not like that. This will become a heel spur for his own foot. And then fold this in. You got leg all done. Last thing to do is the finishing touch is fold these in and fold this in. And there you have Studio Series Rise of the Beast Bumblebee in his robot mode. And I think this little robot mode is actually pretty cool. It's probably one of my favorites, and I think he's actually pretty cute. So let's get a closer look at him. As you can see, really nice head sculpt. Obviously, this is obviously the same bee from the Bumblebee movie, because this takes place after the events of the Bumblebee movie. And if you notice, I got the later version. There are two versions of this bee that have not fully painted face and then the fully painted face. I got the one that's fully painted, so I'm surprised that I got this one. But yeah, real nice detail on his face. As you can see, real nice detail on his chest, his belly, I guess you could say. A lot of detail here. Real nice silver paint on his arms. Nice paint on his legs here. Some silver here on the bottom here on his legs. And some silver here, down here where his boots are. Not on the back. But overall, real nice figure. He is a real nice little character. I really do dig this guy. So his articulation. His head can go side to side. It can slightly look up, but can't look all the way down. His arms can go full 360 if you move the... Well, they can't unless you do this. I mean, I guess you could count it like that. Can bend here, does swivel. No wrist rotation, sadly. Does have a waist swivel here. Does bend forward. Not all the way back. Does have a bend at the knee. Does have a ankle swivel here, and does have ankle pivot. So he does have some decent articulation. Not much, but it can do. And let me try to display this little guy since he's pretty hard. And we can give him his accessories. So let's give him his accessories. We can give him his blaster. It only goes on his right. It can't go on his left, sadly. So can't give him his blaster. And we can give him. Oh, where is it? We can give him his stinger blade, which can go on both arms. I prefer it to be on his right arm, but you know, because of the blaster is on his right, obviously it has to go to its left. So, and to me, this iteration just to me doesn't look right. So it is what it is. And now for comparisons, I'm gonna do comparisons to other Bumblebees. Here he is next to the very first Studio Series figure that we ever got in the line, that being movie 1 Bumblebee. As you can see, the differences here. Yeah, I mean, we got Bayverse and we got non-Bayverse. So yeah, really different here. So let's get him out of the way. And here he is next to World War II bee. As you can see, one's yellow, one's not. Because one is like this army green. As you can see, yeah, differences. And this one's obviously from the Bayverse films. So, really different. And finally, here he is with my other favorites. That being Off-Road Bee from the Bumblebee movie. And this one's my favorite as well. And oh, another another neat fact is that if you notice, there are two little slots here. This stinger blade can actually go on this guy, which if you remove the stinger blade off of this bee, you can actually put it on this guy. If you know what you're doing and not trying to knock it over. As you can see, you can actually add it to his arm. I thought that was a really neat feature on this little guy, even though that I don't think they really had to do that, but you know, it is what it is. So yeah, it is what it is. But overall, I think Rise of the Beast Bumblebee is one of my favorites. Now he is my second Rise of the Beast figure alongside Rise of the Beast Mirage. And I do plan on getting the rest of the guys. The next guy I'm trying to get is maybe Battle Trap, Scourge, Nightbird, or maybe Wheeljack or Optimus Prime, etc. Although I will have a tough time trying to get my hands on Optimus since he is a pretty hard figure and I will not be able to find him anywhere. So if anyone knows where to get my hands on him, then yeah, I will get my hands on Optimus in order for him to review. Anyway, that is it for the review on Transformers Studio Series Rise of the Beast Bumblebee. Hope you guys enjoyed this review, and I'll review more when I can. So, I'll see you guys in the next video.